Welcome back to the channel, good friends. Brian from Apex Detail. Today I want to share with you how I personally get great results both cleaning and protecting glass. And we'll demonstrate on the windshield and maybe the side glass here, but this will pertain to not only the windshield but all the way around your car, truck, motorcycle, boat, RV, and also home besides auto use. So we're going to clean the inside and outside. I'll show you how I get great results doing that, and then I'll show you what I use and how I use it when it comes to the protection afterwards. Let's jump right into it. After you have freshly washed your car with your favorite shampoo, while the windshield is still wet, a great time to clay it. And after the wash process, we're going after any type of bonded contaminant that could have attached itself to the glass. And you'll easily feel, I could feel a couple areas where there are bonded contaminants. You can either feel this with your glove or your bare hand, or put a plastic bag over your hand and glide it over and easily feel that. To remove it, a clay bar. Today I'm going to use a synthetic clay puck, and just simply go over the glass and it will shave off that bonded contaminant. You can also use a rinseless wash. You can use the shampoo, leave the shampoo on it before you rinse, or you can use a glass cleaner. Any way you like to do it, but it should now feel perfectly smooth. If you can, if you have a vehicle where you can lift the wipers up out of the way, go ahead and do that. If not, like the one I have here, the hood kind of gets in the way, just lift it up, get under there with the puck or your clay bar. From there, either rinse, or if you're doing the rinseless or waterless method, come in with your drying towel. Nice, smooth, and squeaky clean. Quick tip, if after you have done the claying routine and you still feel something, or something is still attached to the glass, come in with a rinseless wash, waterless wash, or some shampoo or window cleaner, and you can grab a plastic blade and carefully scrape away whatever is attached to the glass and giving you a hard time. And that'll do it. Okay, next, if you really want a great bond for the protectant that we choose for the glass here, you can add another step. Now you can go ahead and protect it from here. That'd be perfectly fine. But there's a chance that there could be some sort of a film on here, maybe traffic film, or something that can get in between the naked clean glass and your protectant. I don't want to take that chance if I'm taking the time to put a protectant on there, so I'm going to make this extra step. Now, there are two ways to go about this. I'm going to polish this glass, so that way I know I'm removing any type of traffic film or any contaminant that could get in the way. If you have a glass with fine scratches, you can use dedicated pads. They have the rayon pads, they have Ceraglass pads. There are many ways to go about it. This, I'm not worried about that. I just want to get squeaky clean, clear, naked glass. And we're just going to use a medium foam polish pad. And I like Clarity Cream from P&S. This is a glass polish, removes water spots. It preps for coatings and sealants, and it's very fast and easy to use. So we'll get some on the pad, We'll really go in here and super clean this glass before the protectant. And for a good cleaning, that's really all you're going to have to do. Initially, wipe off what you can here, and then we're going to follow up with a panel prep. This is a mistake that I've been seeing a lot of enthusiasts or beginning detailers do, jump straight from this and going into laying down protection. You want to use a prep, and you want to use it properly. I've seen it being used improperly all the time. You want to remove the polish oils. The polish oils can get in between the glass and your protectant, and that will really put a damper on the bond that the protectant, whatever you choose, doesn't have to be a coating, it could be a sealant or whatever, but it will really put a damper on the bond between that protectant and the glass and will fail. So I'm going to go off camera, polish the other side there, and then we'll grab the panel prep of, well, my choice anyways, what I prefer, and we'll get to that step. With both sides polished, my favorite prep is the Peleus from Phoenix EOD. When you're using a prep, guys, don't hold back. Soak that area. If you want to get it done properly, and I want to show you something. I left this side, I left it be, I didn't polish it, and I want you to see, you'll be able to tell where I stopped. There is a definitive line where there could be some sort of film or protectant still on here. Again, you want to remove everything and get a squeaky clean windshield. So you can see right there, from there over, there's no beading, just slow sheeting. Over here we have some beading, so there's something left behind, either a protectant or some sort of film, and that's what you want to remove. So I'll polish this side yet, and then we'll come back in and use the panel prep once more. But you'll want to soak the area with your panel prep, just like this, and leave it set. Leave it dwell for a little bit. Don't just wipe it right off immediately. Give it a minute, give it 2 minutes, and then you can wipe off, and it will break down whatever's on there and help give you a squeaky clean surface. This side as well, again, soak it. And you can see no beading whatsoever. When I'm working on glass, guys, I like short nap towels, and I love these Huck towels. These are Huck surgery towels. And a quick tip on Amazon, they sell bags of these secondhand, just crumpled up, thrown in a bag. Sometimes you get 20, sometimes you get 50, sometimes you get 100, and they are dirt cheap, and I love them. To each their own. Everybody loves their own window towels. I enjoy these. No lint whatsoever. They seem to last forever, and they do a wonderful job. With the glass now clean and crystal clear, it is time to protect. I'm going to use a different product for the outside than I do for the inside. For the outside, we're going to use a coating. And for me, obviously, it's going to be Blue Collar 5. This is our advanced polysilazane windshield coating. I've tested with many different types of wipers, not all of them, but many types, and they team up with them to keep the windshield clear in inclement weather, light rain. heavy rain, snow, sleet, and with the wipers being active on this surface here compared to the other glass around the car, it's long lasting and again, helps you see during inclement weather. That's what I had in mind when designing the coating, and it does a fantastic job. Easy to use, guys. User friendly. It doesn't get much easier with both of the products that I'm going to show you for the outside and the inside of the glass. Let's get started. We have our vial. I have a block with a microsuede applicator. You can use foam as well if you want to. When we're loading up the applicator the first time, really do load it up. When you are coating a windshield, do not skimp out on product, just like when you're doing paint. Get it on there heavily, get a heavy layer of the coating on there, and ensure you are applying it evenly. So I'm going to start up here without lifting the block. I'm going to work my way down in straight lines, back and forth. Back and forth. When I get halfway down the windshield, even if it doesn't look like I need to, I am going to, and this is just from an old seal or rubber grommet around the windshield, don't worry about that. I'm going to load up heavily again. Do not be shy applying this. Then we're going to do a crisscross pattern. If you are comfortable with coatings, you don't need to do crisscross, just do the straight lines. But if you're not familiar, the crisscross pattern really does help you ensure you're getting even coverage and without lifting the block, so that way it doesn't cause those high spots, so to speak. So we got this entire side covered here. By the way, the best temperature is in between 55 and, well, there really is no high temperature unless you're applying this on the surface of the sun. Not advised, but 55 or higher. Any lower than 55 degrees, it starts to really play with a coatings process of starting to cure, not bond, but cure. The bonding problems with coatings and protectants, especially coatings, start to happen when you improperly use a panel prep and don't get all the polish oils or residues from your prep process. That's what messes with the bonding. You will see a little bit of the rainbow effect right here, and that will get stronger and stronger. Let me set down this pad over here. I have 2 towels waiting on the roof. That has been now plenty of time. You want to give a minute or two for the coating to start to bond to the surface before you start to wipe off the transfer solution. And the transfer solution, that's how you get the coating from the bottle to the surface. And that's what we're wiping back up, leaving the coating resin behind. And just that easy, it's wiped off. But let's take a second microfiber and take our time and just lightly go over the area one more time to make sure there are no high spots. Maybe make sure you didn't get any on the surrounding areas. Hop over to the other side. Wipe that off. That easy. We'll take the second one and go over it. You will immediately feel that slickness under the towel, and that will increase as it cures. And now let's get into that cure time. Let it cure overnight. Keep it away from moisture, free-flowing water, and give it a chance. In the morning, you'll be good to go. You can leave it as is and go on with your day, or you can top the coating the next morning with the product that we will use to seal the inside of the glass. That's Blue Collar 4. That is a spray glass sealant. You could use it to top the coating and have a team on your windshield and use this to maintain it throughout the year. The coating should last a year or two. I have some bonus footage at the end of the video of it on my truck. I don't have my personal vehicles very long, so it's been about 6 months. As soon as I got that truck, I did the glass all the way around, especially the windshield. So I'll show you what it looks like and the characteristics and how it reacts to a rather heavy rainfall. So we're going to use this, and the next morning, come on over. Just mist it onto the glass. This nozzle here atomizes the product. Why? Because you don't need a lot. And this is even easier to wipe off. Done. Come over to the other side. No need to rush. A quick wipe. Done. It will evaporate. No streaking. User friendly. And you can do this, you can do this once every month. Once the glass is initially protected, and you're good to go. Let's get to the inside of the glass. We'll clean that, and I'll show you how to protect that as well. You're not going to use a coating on the inside. I do not recommend any type of hardcore coating for glass in the inside. You may have fogging problems if you do. For glass, interior glass of your automobile, I prefer a rinseless wash, which is what I have in here, or waterless, over a glass cleaner. To me, it does a much better job. And if we're working on the vehicle that it's a smoker, or there's a film in there that it just hasn't been cleaned in forever, somebody's been sneezing and has their snot all over the glass. I hate working on interiors because of the fact that I know everything that goes on the interior of a car. I've seen it all, and it's gross. It's just nasty, and I hate interiors. We don't get into interiors here at the shop. We specialize in clear coat with protection anyway, so, you know, it is what it is. When you get the nasty stuff, I love these thin eraser sheets. Just open up the booklet, tear one off. Let me let you see one up close, how thin they are. It's just like a magic eraser, just a thin sheet. So what I like to do, and I mostly just use these for interiors, is I'll mist the rinseless on the glass, a little onto the sheet, and proceed to scrub and super clean that glass. It makes quick work of the nastiest of glass, especially as smokers. You know, regular tobacco or the recreational wacky tobacco. I don't judge. I just clean it up. So when I'm satisfied with this sheet, I'm going to find where I laid my surgical towel, my huck towel, my non-linting towel, fold it into fours and mop up everything on the inside of this windshield. Glass, not my favorite thing to clean, but using this technique and these products makes it a little bit more enjoyable. With the inside of the glass now clean, we're going to protect it. And once again, just to repeat myself, we're not going to use that coating that we used on the outside for the inside. You want to use something dedicated for the inside, and I have that right here. This is Blue Collar 4, again a spray sealant, easy to use, and will keep the inside of that windshield nice, crystal clear, and easy to clean from then on in. It also does help with fogging issues. So this is easy as well. Grabbing another fresh Huck towel, different color. They come in all colors, shapes, and sizes. Just mist the inside of the glass, and you're going to use the towel to massage it in and wipe it off at the same time, and it's going to happen quickly. Even coverage again is going to be key, and you will feel slickness in here, the slickness on the towel. And it will continue to evaporate while you're wiping it. Just continue to wipe until you don't see anything on the glass. A little bit right there. Let's go over it. And we are good to go. Crystal clear. I think I found an angle where I can show just how easy and user-friendly and quick this is to get on the glass and wipe off. That is it. Let me get you off of the base of the tripod here and walk you to the glass. You will see no streaking whatsoever. Crystal clear. That's going to do it for this video, and I'm going to close the video out with some footage of the sealant on a vehicle that it's been on there for about 6 months or so. Now that's a truck, and the angle, the slope of the windshield isn't quite as steep as some of the sports cars. So it takes a little bit more speed until you can turn the wipers off and the water just flies right up over the windshield. I've found that it can start at 15-20 on my Lamborghini. That's like a wedge. You can start it at 15-20 and turn off the wipers and the water starts going up over. For the truck, I'm looking at about 40-45 before I can turn the wipers off. But again, I need to remind you, even though it does that, I designed it and formulated it to team up with your wipers and work together to keep your line of sight through the glass nice and crystal clear to keep you safe. The other stuff, it's a bonus. Keeping the windshield and glass cleaner longer. You're going to love it for your home. Same process inside and out. Here's what I'm going to do. I believe in the product. I want you to enjoy it as we do here. I'm going to give you a code. The code is going to be windshield. Type it in at the cart. If when you're checking out, try either one or both. And I'm going to take not 5%, not 10, not 15, not 20. You'll have to put it in your cart and find out the percentage that I give you and give you a break so you can try it out and see for yourself if it's something that would work for you in your environment. This has been Brian from Apex Detail. I'll let the extra footage roll and I'll catch you in the next video. Appreciate and love you all.